Welcome back to another episode of Mechanical Nightmare.
Customer states someone backed into me. Okay. This looks good. What the hell is this? Someone backed into you, yeah? Really? I don't know about that. That seems a bit more as in traffic collision type.
This is air suspension. Completely disconnected from the top.
Customer states there's a slight vibration. That's one spicy battery.
You smell it?
Huh. It's not right. Oh, something seems kind of loose. I don't know what it is, but it seems kind of loose.
Customer states their brakes feel weird. It's a Jeep thing, right guys?
That is... Dude.
Just a little bit overdue on that oil change.
This is why mechanics hate engineers. I have the AC condenser out, I have the radiator out, I have the bumper out, I have the fans out, the headlight out, a lot of hoses, wires up. Do you know what? I'm not taking out the engine, I think. I just needed access to this. The alternator. Nothing possible to get out here. So the only way I found was to take it out on the engine bay.
Who needs engine mounts anyways, right guys? This is going to be one expensive repair bill. It's a 2023 Lexus LX 600 that had a main bearing failure, which required a full rebuild with all new internals and turbo. Lucky the customer had a warranty that covered it. The mechanic dropped the oil pan on this Peterbilt and found these bolts. It turns out they were from the oil pickup, and there was only one loose bolt left, saving the engine from blowing itself up. Now that is a radiator leak if I've ever seen one, a big reason why mechanics usually prefer the inlets to be metal instead of plastic. Just Chrysler things. All these codes just from driving across the shop. Customer said they only need a serpentine belt. Looks like they didn't see what had happened to their alternator. Customer states their car won't move when it's put it into gear, most likely caused by a broken axle. Customer dropped their own transmission pan, and as you can see, there's a bit too many metal particles in it. Likely time for a rebuild. Found out why there were evap codes after some critters have been nesting and chewing on the gas tank. Customer noticed this bubbling sound and said it smells like sulfur or eggs. That's definitely a bad battery, which needs to be removed safely ASAP.
So I don't know what's going on. No lights are on. Car's driving. Like, headlights are not even turning on. I only have the VSC light, so, like, nothing works. Like, it drives, but I don't know what's going on, so...
Customer went to drive their car that had been sitting for around a year, and unfortunately got greeted by some rod knock. Customer stated it just stopped going down the road. It was a Nissan Versa that looked like this, with melted rubber in the fenders that the customer insisted wasn't the cause. Customer states my fan only works when I put it to max. Customer states, what the hell is this loud screaming noise from under my truck? Initially, I thought it must be some sort of belt, but I'm not sure, so feel free to let us know what you think it is in the comments below. This customer's timing belt snapped and they decided to just put a new belt on without checking the engine at all. As you can see, even after being retimed, the engine is done for. Thanks for watching another video. Remember to like and subscribe and check out our Instagram if you haven't already. Thanks, enjoy the rest of your weekend.